Barbershop Conversations. Feel free to hit the subscribe button. I want to talk about Game 5 yesterday, and as much as being said about LeBron James being a bitch for trying to expose Draymond Green. Um, he's not performing well. But I was just thinking, at the end of the day, Steph Curry is the fifth best player in this series. And you might say, who's the top four? The usual suspects on Cleveland: Kyrie, LeBron, Draymond Green, and Klay Thompson. And then there's Steph Curry. I looked at Steph Curry's numbers. He's averaging 22 points on 42% shooting, which is 7 points lower than his season average. And he's shooting over 8% or less from the field, percentages from the field. And if you take that into account, and you look at LeBron's numbers, they're not comparable. LeBron has a greater impact on the game, has been having a great impact on the game. I must admit, Game 4, he showed up exceptionally well, but I just want to be clear. I don't know why mass media has convinced you guys that LeBron James is public enemy number one. He's not public enemy number one. Do I think he was a bit excessive? Maybe a little bit. But when you're playing at the highest level, it's called game within a game. Floyd Mayweather says, this is chess, not checkers. LeBron James, this is chess, not checkers. If you know a player on the opposing team is close to being suspended and you want him to get suspended, you have to draw attention to it. And truth be told, LeBron James has been to the finals 6 games in a row, but his legacy is on the line every time he's in the finals. And I've never seen an athlete like LeBron James on the basketball court. He's just genuinely a freak of nature. He reminds me of Julius. He reminds me of Julius Peppers on the football field. I'm not sure if you guys can recall Julius Peppers playing basketball for the North Carolina Tar Heels, although he played power forward. But I'm just talking about just his physique and how dominant he is, comparably speaking. But I was having a conversation with a bunch. I watched the game with about 50 people yesterday, and I disagreed with him. You have to create advantages, and it's not LeBron James' fault that Draymond Green got 5 technical fouls or flagrant fouls previous to him hitting LeBron James in the nuts in Game 4. I mean, Draymond Green knows what he up against. He plays with his heart on his sleeve. Am I taking away? Do I want Draymond Green to be any different? No, I don't. But you also have to know what type of game you're playing and the adverse circumstances you've placed upon yourself. So, shit, if I'm in the NBA championship and Draymond Green hits me in the nuts, yeah, I'm going to tell the 12th man, hey, I need you to tweet this out. I'm going to be passive aggressive on it, but I need you to be aggressive on it. Obviously, I don't know why the media is making a big fuss about it. Do I have a gripe about LeBron James calling Draymond Green a bitch and him getting mad about it? That's something different. I would go to bat that because I've said some of the most malicious things that that's ever been said when I played ball. You know what I mean? So just to give you an idea, I mean, God forbid if I repeat what I've said. Nothing was, especially in football, nothing was off limits. From your mama to your grandma. I mean, when you have that amount of testosterone in you at 19 years old, it's there's no limits, because you're not thinking the person you'll become at 35. You get what I'm saying? So, have I ever told anyone or pouted about it off the court? No. You may want to go to blows every now and again, but at the end of the day, you get it. So, we seen this happen last year. If you guys recall, Kevin Durant said something about Lala, and Carmelo Anthony was livid. He went to Kevin Garnett's bus when he was playing. A few years ago, because when Kevin Garnett was playing for the Boston Celtics, I believe. So that was maybe 3 or 4 years ago. So, barbershop conversations. Let me know. I'm actually glad Game 6 has happened because we're officially on a countdown. The max games is 2 games. I think it's going 7 games. I think I don't think the NBA is fixed, but they want to maximize their profit margins. And like any good businessman, you lengthen the amount of time you can generate income. And I believe that's what the NBA is doing. There's no secret. I don't think there's a secret. They'll never admit to it, but common sense plays a huge part in our decision making, and common sense leads me to believe that the NBA is extending the series. So, barbershop conversations. I thoroughly enjoyed the game. The funny thing about it is, I bet on Golden State to win, but I was rooting for Golden State. I mean, I was rooting for Cleveland. That was the funniest shit ever because people was like, "You're so confused." I said, "No, I'm just betting a common sense bet." I was if if the Knicks are playing Golden State, I'm gonna root for the Knicks, which is my favorite team, but I'm gonna bet on Golden State to win the game. You get what I'm saying? So I was just following what the numbers say. I thought Golden State at home is good for at least 5 points. So I thought it'd be a much more tighter game, but it actually wasn't. So, anyways, barbershop conversation. Let me know what you guys think about the premise of this conversation. Uh, is LeBron James mistreated, and or you guys have created a villain out of him? Keep in mind, there's no player in the NBA that I know has generated $5 million for one nonprofit. And you ask when and why. When LeBron James made his announcement, he raised up to $5 million for the Boys and Girls Club of America. I don't know any player in the NBA currently that has made one move and generated $5 million. So when you guys make your harsh decisions and fully understand it, so um, just keep that in mind. So barbershop conversations. Appreciate you guys' support. And is Steph Curry the fifth best player in this series? You guys let me know. Talk to you guys soon. Peace.